Okay, I'm back. I had a little camera glitch. I was positive that I could have horizon lock at the 8.7 aspect ratio, but apparently not. And this still looks really dark. Oh, there's a little bit better. I don't know. Everything's on auto. Trying to get this look right. This is the thing about life, man. You can waste it all by trying to make everything work. So last night I went to a storytelling show over at my friend Ron Hart's house. He has this great backyard, and he throws these, I guess, once a month storytelling shows in his backyard called The Hammock, where he lays on the stage in a hammock while you tell your story. It's fun. It's really fun. We laughed. Everyone play with the dogs. Dogs are running everywhere. Possums. Chaos. Cats and dogs living together. Anyway. It was really fun. I saw old friends and made new friends. And I used to be a, active member of that community. Right now I am a, what is it called? I'm on pause. I'm on hiatus. I was anyway, because I'd like to get back to it. This is one of my favorite places in Los Angeles, heading through the 2nd Street Tunnel going to Bunker Hill. Bunker Hill has this amazing history of wealth and decline and rebuild. It's been transformed multiple times. I wonder if that's why it appeals to me. I feel like maybe I have a little bit of Bunker Hill. I'm Bunker Hill right now. I have had a moment of growth and then, been in a very long moment of decline, and now it's time to rebuild. But I mean, sometimes to rebuild something, you really have to be willing to take it down to the studs. And for Bunker Hill, they literally shaved off the top of the hill and to build the new financial district that they replaced it with in the 50s. It was this place of wealth and decadence with these huge Victorian houses in the late 19th century, and by the 30s it was a bunch of flop houses, as they used to call them. And then I think it was in the late 40s, early 50s, they raised the whole area. It's interesting how cities decide to fix problems. Sometimes it's through public policy and a small drip, and you try to encourage residents to do certain things, to move away, to build things, to give developers incentives, and then other times you just kick them all out. Chavez Ravine is another example of this, where they built Dodger Stadium. They just evicted everybody. And Bunker Hill is one of those areas where they just evicted them and then destroyed everything that was there. So I don't know. It's not that I'm happy with the way it is now, like, oh, I love it, they did good. It's more like there's a ghost here that I love. Uh-oh, competition. He looked right at me. He was like, I got you, buddy, I got you. Do I eat him? That's the problem with these early morning rides in Los Angeles. There are sharks. You could get eaten. I'm alone. It's quiet. This is the time when they like to strike. I've done this many times and got myself into very, very hairy situations, which I always manage to get out of, but for now, I haven't learned the lesson, because here I am riding my bike again. Oh my God. There we go. There we go. There we go. Still feels very dark. Oh man, do I have memories in that building. I shot so many TV shows. I worked on the show called Review, we shot there. I worked on a show called Spoils of Babylon, Spoils Before Dying. I had one producer that just had the greatest run of these small independent shows, and I fit in perfectly, and man, that was fun. All right, so let's see. I'm not sure exactly which way I'm going here. This is my first time being on the bike here. So let's see what trouble we can get into. I feel like this is the danger zone. So I'm gonna go this way. Well, that looks like the freeway. So I'm gonna go this way. I can't even hold the camera and steer. That was kind of gnarly. I felt like I was on the freeway for a second there. All right, let's go right down on Flower. I don't feel I have like a ton of stuff to say today. But I'll tell you what, this Sunday ride thing's a gem, man. Nobody's out. Doing what I want. That's amazing. I could never do this on any other day. I'm out on a Sunday ride. I got up at 4:30, got out of the house by about 5:30, and now I'm cruising through downtown in a way that I normally could not. I'm kind of in the middle of the street, and there's no repercussions for that. Last night I went to a storytelling show over at my friend Ron Hart's place. He does this summer show called The Hammock. He has this great backyard, and he's got this really nice setup. And I went. I hadn't been going to storytelling shows in a long time. I took a little hiatus. What's it called when you're part of a society and you take a break, like you're on pause? I don't know. I'm in a union. They always offer me, like, you want to just take a pause? You want to just chill? Stop paying your dues? Catch up later. But anyway, I went down there and I saw old friends and I met new friends, and I just remembered why I loved the storytelling community so much. It's just people showing who they are, telling us how they feel. We don't have enough of that. One of the storytellers, Christopher, cannot remember his last name. Woo! He was talking about community. He had joined this Quaker group. I had never heard of the Quakers before in a meaningful way. I didn't understand what they do. I shouldn't say I didn't hear them before. What's a Quaker? It's more like I never understood that. There's a really cool part of their system where they just go and sit in silence and quiet, and I was like, oh, I want that so much. And he wanted it too. But he started talking about community, and it made me think something like, that's one of those big loaded words that we don't think about often. It's kind of like gentrification. It's a big word that people throw around, and it means what it means. When they say it, everyone understands what you're saying, but there's more to it. And community is one of those words. And I started thinking about it, again, good storytelling, right? Because it made me think into the night, on the way home, when I'm sleeping, while I'm on our bike ride. He said he runs from community. He said he always hides from community. I'm like, I think I do that too. Community is scary. I say I want to be part of the storytelling community, and I mean it. And it means a lot to me to be part of the storytelling community. And I'm scared of that because community requires responsibility. That's the part where I'm like, ooh, if I take, I gotta give twice as much. That's usually how responsibility works, is that you gotta give twice as much as you take. But it's an important part of being a human, you know, being part of the community. And the only way it works is if we're all giving twice as much as we take. Let's see here, can I go across? Can I make this illegal? I like no rules today. It's Sunday, no rule Sunday. I like it a lot. I think I'm back in the fashion district. Ooh, it's hard to ride with one hand. Let me tell you, it is not easy. Sometimes I gotta use both hands. That's what I told my wife. Now it's getting busier. I can see it, I can feel it. The cars are coming. Yeah, that 5 to 6 slot is really nice, especially on a Sunday. Woo. They're getting close. They're getting close. It may look like they're far, they are close. That's the beauty of the bike, is I can do what I want. Everybody gets close to me and I can just fucking zoom out. Hectic. Fuck yeah. All right, that's my ride. I'm sticking to it.